So yay, and y'all, shop my brand, Humble X Clothing. Hey YouTube. So guess what? I'm back with another video, and I'm back with another video, which is a story time. Story time. Yes, sir. So this is about, baby, this is a story time y'all don't want to miss out on, because baby, when I say this girl tried me, and I don't know if I should name drop or what, but yeah, so yeah, but tell y'all what went on after the fact. So basically, her friend had a problem too. So this was like one of those movies where it's like the girl friend tried to befriend me so I could be their friend, so they could try to do whatever they felt like to me, right? But I wasn't gonna let that happen. Not at all. Nope. Not gonna happen. So Skanky is friends with this girl, what you want to call her? Weirdo, because that's what she was. So Skanky and this girl Weirdo are friends. I don't know if they're best friends or close, but I know they were friends. So one day, I guess Skanky and Weirdo stopped talking, and Weirdo tried to come befriend me. Like, why are you being weird to me? Skanky was like, oh, now you're friends with that girl, blah, 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 blah. And I'm, you know me, I'm just like, Skanky girl, I don't want to whoop your ass again. Like, just chill. So basically, I tried to give, I tried to give Weirdo the benefit of the doubt, because you know I'm just like, you know, I'm a nice person. If somebody want to be my friend, cool, we could like kick it and I see what the vibe is about. Vibe was cool. I ain't gonna put Weirdo business out there, but Weirdo can never like play with me ever, because when she needed a friend, when Skanky didn't want to be her friend, when Skanky was trying to say all this stuff about her, she came to me and I became her friend, and I wanted to be her friend. And then you try to play me like I did something to you. Yeah, we don't do that over here. So anyways, back to the story. Basically, me and Weirdo became friends. We was hanging out every day. I invited her inside my friend group, and we all was hanging out all the time. We was, you know, she lived right around the corner from us. I don't know where Skanky lived at the time, but Skanky didn't live nowhere near us. So, you know, we're like, okay, cool, like we're friends, like. So one day, Skanky tries to invite me to her house. I'm not going to nobody's house at all. Because one, Skanky, I just beat you up. You and your mom might try to poison my food when I come over there. So Weirdo was like, you know, oh yeah, don't go over there. Her mom's weird. So I'm like, you're right. I'm like, girl, you're right. Like, yeah, like I'm not even gonna do that. Weirdo was like, but you know, you could come to my house. You can meet my mom. You know, all of this. Mind you, Weirdo was telling me about her boyfriends. Keyword boyfriends with an S, not just one boyfriend, boyfriends. So, you know, I'm feeling a little vibe with us. Like, it's no weird vibe. So, you know, she liked this boy that was in our class. She liked this boy in our class, and we're gonna call him Cameron. So weirdo liked it, Cameron. So, you know, me being Weirdo's friend at the time. I'm just like, okay, I try to hook y'all up, you know. So I was her friend, and I'm just like, okay, like, girl, like, I'll help you out with anything you need. Like, if you need me to help you talk to him, I'll talk to him for you. So she's like, oh my gosh, thanks, girl. So I guess it got back to Skanky, and Skanky was like, oh, you're trying to put her on with him. I would do it because that's my friend. So I'm like, your friend, but you just, all right, whatever. But I still went because me and Cameron, like, had conversations before. So I'm like, all right. Talk to Cameron. I was like, oh, Cameron, Weirdo like you. And, like, you know, you feel me? You know, she's like, plug my YouTube. Sorry, quick intermission. Plug my YouTube. But yeah, so, like, I told Weirdo, I was like, oh, Cameron like you too. So, you know, like, go over there and talk to him. So I guess she went over there and talked to him. Then the next day we come back to school, they're together. Mind you, we're still friends at this point. At this point, I'm thinking we're still friends. Turns around, her and Skanky made a whole plan and said that they was gonna jump me one day. And they told the wrong person, because the wrong person was a friend of mine. It was like, oh, we're gonna jump that girl because she beat me up. Because mind you, Skanky came up with the whole plan because I beat Skanky up months prior to this. So it's like, girl, you're that pressed. You could have just came back and got another one, and I still would have beat you up. But let's not talk about that. So basically, first of all, these girls tried to set me up. Mind you, I don't go nowhere alone. So I don't walk home alone. I don't do none of that. Like, it's either with my sister or my best friend at the time. But she don't know that I know. So I'm still trying to be friends. I'm still talking to Weirdo because I'm waiting for her to slip up with some information that I need to know. So, mind you, I had all these posters. I had these mindless behavior posters. I had these little twist posters. I had these little Diggy Simmons posters. I had all these type of posters that I would used to hang on my wall. And Weirdo came to my house one day and was like, oh my gosh, I like that little twist poster that you have. Can I have it? I was like, yeah, girl, because I don't even need it because I got all these posters around my wall. Because I was that type of person. If you said that you wanted something, I would give it to you. Like, if I would give you the clothes off my back if I could at the time. It still would. Let me not even say at the time. It still would. But we're talking about her. So, yeah, like, I guess she was in a situation where her mom couldn't get her anything that she wanted. But, you know, I wasn't that type of female or kid to be like, nah, you can't have this because that's mine. Like, if you want it, you can have it because I know it's going to be hard for me to get that same picture again, but I know I probably could get it somewhere if I, like, go soul searching for that magazine or whatever. So, cool. So, I gave it to her. Mind you. So, now let's fast forward a little bit. Let's fast forward because my birthday's coming up. So, you know, I'm planning for my 16th birthday. Yep. Planning for my 16th birthday. it just seemed like everybody seems to nitpick with me when I don't pick with them. So, you know, we're all friends. We're talking about, I'm like, oh, I think I'm gonna have a suite. But my mom was like, no, we're just gonna go on a cruise for your birthday. So I'm like, all right, cool. I'm gonna be gone for a week. Like, I'm out. I'm going out. Like, yeah. So, you know, I'm telling Skanky, you know, Skanky, she's like, dang, I wish I could go on a cruise. I was like, dang, can't even help you because I don't got a job. All I do is babysit. So, yeah. Nothing too major. Everybody said, you know, birthday came up. Everybody said happy birthday. Now we're going into the new school year. Me and Weirdo got classes together. Her and this boy Cameron is still together from prior to when I put them together. So just remember this. This is a key point right here. Remember this, that Cameron and Weirdo are still together. Skanky is in a prep school somewhere like 20 minutes from us, so she don't know what's about to happen. I get to class one day. My best friend at the time come in like, oh, her and Weirdo supposed to be jumping you. And I was like, yeah, I heard that like months ago, but I thought they wasn't even trying to do that. She was like, nah, they trying to do it today after school. That's why Skanky's gonna be up here when we get out of school at 4. I said, oh, all right. So I'm like, this girl just don't get it. Like, she want a fade, she can get the fade. So Weirdo trying to talk to me all day. I'm just like, yeah, girl. All right. Y'all think nigga is stupid. Like, I know what y'all trying to do. Y'all trying to make me be like dumbfounded to the situation that's about to go on. But I ain't that one. That ain't me. Wrong one. So basically, best friend come out she was like, oh, we finna walk this way today. We not going on no more. I said, all right, cool. 4 o'clock. This is 4 o'clock. It's mad fair. We got out of school at 3:56. We get outside by 4 o'clock. So my brother's girlfriend at the time, she was like, oh, your brother finna come out to the school. I'm like, all right, cool. I said, I'm going that way anyway, so I might just end up seeing him on the way up here. So Weirdo and Cameron was already up there. Looked like they was waiting on somebody. So me, now I'm taking matters into my own hands. And I'm like, girl, y'all said y'all was gonna jump me, but you ain't here trying to be my friend. I said, I don't do that. I said, if you trying to fight, you trying to fight. I said, let's go. Like, took my stuff off and everything. Mind you, I'm in a skirt. Best friend at the time was like, no, she not even worth it. She can't even fight. Yada, yada, yada. Blah, blah, blah. Da, 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 da. I'm like, nah. I said, nah. F that. I want to fight. So we fight. So matter of fact, we didn't even I threw the first punch because Weirdo was gonna hit me. So I was like, mind you, my brother is coming down the street. My brother is like right here, like where my shoulder is. This is where my brother is. We're fighting right here in this little. My brother, because Cameron picked me up. And was trying to let Weirdo hit me. But you know, I'm like shielding myself so I wouldn't get hit. Like, cause girl was swinging slow. She's swinging like a turtle. So I'm still, even though this nigga got me, I'm swinging like trying to still hit her. My best friend's in the middle of us while he has me, but I'm leaning over like trying to get her. Like, I'm really getting her. My brother walked down the street. This is how I knew it was my brother. Because my brother, excuse the language that's about to come out, but my brother was like, get the fuck off my sister. Get the fuck off my sister. Put my sister down. My brother was like, he came over there and unlocked Cameron's hands off my waist. But he was like, bro, let them fight. And that's what I did. Whooped her ass again. Like, Skanky coming down the street like, no, I don't want no problems. was like, girl, but y'all just sat here and made a whole plan of how y'all was gonna jump me. But you just sit here and let your friend get beat up. And then my best friend is like in the middle, like at the time. Like she's just, the girl that I'm fighting is on the other side. My best friend's in the middle because she tried to stop the fight before it even became a fight how we was fighting. But when I fight, I don't give a fuck about none of that. You wanna stop the fight, you gonna get your ass whopped too. I don't give a fuck. So fucking her ass up. And when I stop, I realize what I'm doing. I realize I'm hitting her while I'm hitting her as well. I looked at her, I was like, nobody told your stupid ass to get in the middle of the fight. I said, at this point, it's really not my fault. But you know, I fuck with you, but it's not my bad, but it's my bad. My brother came, pulled me. He pulled me by my damn shirt like I was a damn little kid. He was like, why the fuck are you out here for? I said, bro, you know I don't play none of that. I don't play none of that fugazi. I don't play like, don't try to fake be my friend. I said, don't try to say you're going to jump me and jump me. He said, oh, they said that they was going to jump you? He said, I ain't even mad. My brother was like, all right, go home. What kind of pep talk was that? So after this fight or whatever, this fight had to be like 10 minutes. Go home. Come to school the next day. Everybody's in. I walk into my first period because Weirdo is not in my first period no more. She's no longer in my first period. I don't know what the fuck happened or whatever, but Weirdo is not in my first period the next day. So I'm like, all right, I don't give a fuck. So Cameron sees me and looks at me and just shakes his head. I'm like, you wanted to? Like, at this point, I'm raged. Like, I woke up on the wrong side of the bed that morning. This boy that was in our class, he was like, I heard you with Weirdo's ass yesterday. I said, shit, something slight, nothing major. He said, why is y'all fight? I said, because you know her and her friend planned to jump me. Like, y'all planned to jump me. Out of all fucking people. Out of all people. Y'all want to jump me. When I was the nicest one to you, when you didn't have nothing and you needed stuff. Oh, let's not talk about the time. Yeah, we're not going to get into that because I got a lot of dirt on a lot of people. And they think that I forgot some of this dirt. I probably forgot small bits and pieces. But when you mess me up and you do me dirty, I will do you even dirtier.